DMX's warning about Jay-Z is finally coming true. DMX could never stand that man, and now everything that has come out, it's safe to say he saw right through Jay. And while the media obsessed over DMX's legal troubles, they missed the real story, the warnings he was dropping between the headlines, the truths he was trying to share about the music industry and the forces behind it. DMX talked a lot about meeting the devil, and he didn't mean it as a figure of speech. He believed the devil appeared in his life, offering deals in exchange for his soul, and he wasn't shy about calling out the people he saw running the show, from Jay-Z to the executives controlling him. And the newly released Epstein files, it really gives us a perspective on what DMX was warning about.
Jay-Z's name pops up twice in the files. First, there's an FBI intake report, seemingly linking Jay to Harvey Weinstein and Epstein. And then there's the Jess Staley email. The former Barclays CEO emailed Epstein to tell him that the rich don't have to worry about black protesters anymore because they've been bought off by Jay-Z. So that's two separate mentions of Jay-Z's name in the Epstein files, in connection to powerful, hidden networks. The same kind of networks DMX spent his career warning people about. But the moment DMX started exposing how the industry works, he went from dominating the charts to barely getting radio play. People blamed his substance problem, but the timeline tells a different story. Every time he tried a comeback, something interfered. And then, right when he was sober and making new music, he was gone, supposedly from an OD. But a lot of people still do not buy it. We have seen this time and time again. Artists who speak out, especially about spiritual truths or shady business practices, get silenced or erased. DMX wasn't afraid to talk about God, the devil, or the industry's evil agenda, and that made him dangerous to the powers in charge.
People are curious how a guy, you've sold how many records?
28 million.
And made millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
How do you end up in here?
I think everyone who's watching knows how I ended up in here.
I don't know if they do.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Back in 2007, DMX performed The Industry on HBO's Def Poetry Jam. In that performance, he exposed the truth about the music business, exposing how artists are manipulated, pressured, and forced to compromise themselves.
Hit you with, you know what I'm saying? And it basically reflects on my relationship with the industry. This is what it is. Often, my words fall on deaf ears. Motherfuckers be listening, but don't hear. Talking to a nigga, he be sitting right here. I be like, where you going? Yeah. Thank you.
But DMX didn't just talk about street life or label politics. He spoke about the forces of good and evil, and a real spiritual battle happening behind the scenes in the entertainment world.
Whenever I went through something, it brought me closer to God. And I stayed into something. So now I'm closer to God. But being closer is hard. The attacks get stronger, become much harder to fight, and they last longer. That's what it's always been. Joy, pain, dark with the light, sun with the rain. With the right perspective, it can be something to gain. Look for the good in the bad. Not the sun and the rain.
In interviews and his music, DMX made it clear the darkness in the industry wasn't just about money or power. The devil was real. Certain people in the business were working with that energy, hiring witches, performing rituals to certain type of deities to stay famous and young, and pushing artists toward the same path X had refused. When he turned it down, he started warning others about the devil in the industry, and that decision came with consequences. In September 2013, DMX appeared on the Dr. Phil show, where he openly discussed his life, legal troubles, finances, and personal struggles. However, he also spoke about spiritual battles and the industry's hidden layers. Dr. Phil then referenced some of X's lyrics, like the line, "Mow the grass to see the snakes," which led to a conversation about X's spiritual side. And X explained how every album he did contains a conversation with God. For him, it wasn't just music, it was a battle between light and dark.